One. I honestly, I'm a little choked up on this one, right? Like, this is, I think it's gonna probably going to be one of my, one of, if not my last Cold War videos. And honestly, I don't know how I feel about it. I really don't.
Gone. I'll let you know when the next one is.
Just, I don't really care what anyone else says. I actually had a really good time on Cold War. I have basically completed Cold War for zombies at the very least. I have done all of the weapons, including DLC weapons for Golden Viper, I think is what you call it. So I have the Dark Ether on all the guns in the game for zombies. Every single gun. It was very painstaking, I'm not even gonna lie. But at the same time, it was very rewarding. That's kind of why. That's why I'm on the Machina, the base map. I feel like it makes the most sense to play this map right now when I'm talking about this or thinking about this, because I am going to get Vanguard and everything. I don't know how I'm gonna like it, how it's gonna play, you know. More so because it's gonna be the sheer fact that there's not gonna be any round base on it, on launch at the very least. I am hoping that like season 1 for Vanguard will bring round base to the game, right? But at the same time, we don't know. This is a very interesting direction they're going with zombies. And again, I am going to get it and play it no matter what. And I'm gonna make videos on it, all the DLC maps and all that stuff. I am going to be doing a campaign playthrough of Vanguard. I don't really care what if anyone else says I should or shouldn't say anything. I'm going to do it. Right, that's just what I've decided to do. I don't really feel like I'm ready to say bye to Cold War yet, but there's nothing left for me to do. I was debating on for a little bit to go back and do all the seasonal challenges. I think I did the first like 3 seasons of the challenges. I think I did those ones. I didn't do this season or like the last 2 seasons. I don't remember which seasons I have done, haven't done type thing. I was debating on doing that for a little bit, but I'm probably not going to. More so because I don't want to do that one where I have to get what are they called again? The red ones that blow up on you for the shoot. The name's just is gone. It's not even there to me right now. For me right now, I don't know why. I've just been. I don't know. I really don't, honestly. I was gonna say like, I don't know. I'm struggling to make this video right now. Like, I don't care about what anyone else says, neither should any of you watching the video. If you enjoyed Cold War, right, or if you enjoyed Modern Warfare, don't let other people's opinions affect your opinion. Cause I'm gonna say that I enjoyed Cold War for the most part. I was worried about it when I heard about like the score streaks and all that kind of stuff for zombies. And the mini-map, I didn't think I was gonna like any of this stuff. Honestly, it's not as bad as I was expecting it to be. I'm pleased to say I had a lot more fun with Cold War zombies than I was expecting to. I think my headset's messed up right now.
Another screamer silenced.
And yes, if any of you are wondering, I record my videos live, my commentary and everything. I think that's pretty apparent. But just,
window open.
what did you guys think of Cold War? Just as a game in general. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you not even play it at all? Excuse you, game. Give me my Dark Ether back. Thank you. What were your guys' opinions or thoughts on Cold War? Cold War zombies more so than anything. Let me know what you thought about MP and everything like that. I really, as a game, as a whole game, I feel like Cold War did a lot better than most people give it credit for. I thoroughly enjoyed the campaign. I almost played through it a second time, which is very unusual for me. I never ended up finishing it because I got distracted by other stuff that I was doing. I think this is. I probably had one of my most, like the most amount of time in the game in a long time on with the Cold War. I hit Prestige Master every single season. The campaign was good. Zombies was like, I found it really fun. I don't care about anyone else, what anyone else says about it. I found the Cold War Zombies quite enjoyable. I am not an MP player, but I will give credit where credit is due that I found the multiplayer actually semi-enjoyable, for the most part. The base game for the multiplayer I found very intriguing. It's just the way people were playing it is what set me off for it. That was a big thing with the multiplayer side of Cold War, is that it was actually half decent, the gameplay and everything, the movement system. And that's another big thing with me. I am very concerned about Vanguard for its movement system. What they're gonna do, how it's gonna be different, how much they're changing in it. I don't want to be up here. There's my
External window fire.
what's it called again? My trick or treat crate thing, scare package. That's what they're called. Ah, damn! I didn't get it in time. I didn't even realize that those things can blow up before you open them. I really figured that out this match. I finished the haunting event and I've completed all the little events that this game had. And that's one thing I found that this game did really well, with all their little like events and stuff, everything that they'd done. I found it thoroughly enjoyable. Like the numbers event, the haunting event, what was the other event that they did? Oh, there was one early on, the Hunt for Adler, that's another event they did. It's just, I found it was actually quite enjoyable. I don't know about most people probably didn't, but again, like I said, like this is my opinion. I found them very enjoyable. Again, I would have played more multiplayer, it's just, I can't sit still in video games. I really can't. I'm playing. As you can probably tell from any of my really gameplay from Zombies or the.
I don't plan on leaving any of you alive.
What was it? I only think I did Infected and Scream Deathmatch, which I kind of had to stay still, or so. And I don't think I have other like regular MP gameplay on my channel for Cold War at the very least. If you guys want to see me like do some like multiplayer side stuff, let me know. I'll definitely give it a shot for you guys. I'm intrigued to see how Vanguard, like how it goes just as a whole. I am worried and like excited at the same time for Vanguard, just for everything it had to offer. And I'm really excited. I don't know about anyone else, right? I'm really excited for the camo challenge grind on it. Like that's one thing I really always enjoyed about these games, about Call of Duty in general, is camo challenges. I love my brain wants AMB. Just, I didn't like the Dark Matter Ultra in this game. I really didn't. I know a lot of people say that Dark Ether is just a reskin of BO3's Dark Matter. I really don't care. I just feel like it looks cleaner on this game than, or looks better than DM Ultra. And now, mind you, that might be biased because zombie camo versus an MP camo. I think the only game, like from multiplayer wise, that I got like past Gold, right, was Call of Duty World War II. Actually, I got Diamond Sniper Rifle on that game. I actually really enjoyed sniping on World War II. Where'd the max go? That's unfortunate. Eh. But yeah, no, I couldn't bring myself to grind for DM Ultra. I really couldn't. I struggled to get I have a gold on the Krig and gold on the Wakizashi. That is about it for MP. I couldn't bring myself to play it. It's just because everyone was laying in corners and stuff. I'm not even getting into the hacking issue. Like in the beta for Cold War, there was already hackers, so I knew hackers were gonna be a big issue when the game fully came out. But at the same time, I'm worried about Vanguard in that sense too. And that there, in the beta and the alpha, there was hackers found. That's what worries me, because on the Modern Warfare engine, is that people can hack into that pretty easily. It seems like the Warzone engine and all that. That's another thing. Like, I've been a big Call of Duty fan for a long time, but I did not care for Warzone one bit. More so because I played a tiny bit of Warzone, but it felt like every single time I played Warzone, I ran into someone cheating. It was just so infuriating. And again, at the same time, I am not a big multiplayer person, so I didn't do too well with those kind of games. At the same time, when Black Ops 4 was out, and it had Blackout, I really liked Blackout. I think I put the same amount of time into Blackout, or around the same amount of time into Blackout as I did to BO4 Zombies. And I think a lot, because I put a lot of time in BO4 Zombies. I don't care what no one says, I enjoyed BO4 thoroughly. Well, besides multiplayer. I didn't like the specialist system. But Blackout and Zombies, loved it. And I will stand by my opinion that Blackout, in my opinion, is a lot better than Warzone. It was unfortunate that Blackout was put behind a paywall. If Blackout was free to play, Warzone might not have been a thing. And that would have been a lot better, honestly. Again, I didn't play Modern Warfare 2019, so I'm not used to or a big fan of that movement system, like the tactical sprint, all that stuff. I'm not a big fan of that kind of stuff. And again, it comes down to personal preference when it comes to that. I like the old school style of Call of Duty, like the BO1, BO2, that kind of stuff. And I'm intrigued to see how they do the new style of movement that Vanguard has for zombies. For Vanguard zombies. Very interested to see what they do. I'm a little upset that there is no round base on launch, or it doesn't seem like there's gonna be a round base on launch. Has been confirmed. They could just release it as a surprise too. But it was gonna, there was more like stuff released today about it. Apparently there's gonna be no main quest on launch. Which is interesting, because I don't usually do that. I typically have like the main Easter egg and stuff for launch of the game. Even though it's not round based, but it's concerning me, because I'm wondering if it's going to be the end of Zombies as we know it. Because it looks like they're going to be doing what they did with Outbreak on this game. Is they're going to be heavily supporting that game, their new game mode, right? I cannot pronounce it, so I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. I know that. I was gonna say, like, I wonder if this is gonna be the end of Zombies as we know it, like the end of round base and all that. I'm hoping not, but I can see them ending it that way too. Kind of end it on a high note, or try to end it on a high note at the very least. It's just, I'm concerned, and I'm a little sad at the same time, because again, I am pretty sure this is gonna be my last Cold War video. Yes, they're releasing the Hammer and Sickle tomorrow in Cold War. I might make a video on that. I might not. If I'm being completely honest, I'm a big melee weapon fan, right? But a lot of them in this game they really weren't it. Like the only ones that I really felt special to me at the very least, were the Wakizashi, because I had more range in the combat knife, and the Thighs. More so because now their first dual wield melee weapon in the game. I have mixed feelings about them too. The fact that Thighs have like lower damage, and realistically they're not the best for higher rounds. I can see for like if you have mule kick and stuff, grab like the shovel or something. That way you can have your melee weapon, like your alternate ammo type on it and everything. Like that. I can see that being like useful. I've done that a couple times where I'll get like the shovel and I put crowd frost on it, and I'm using like the Cerberus or something. Like I've done that a couple times. It's a pretty efficient strategy if you ask me. I know a lot of people do it. How about you guys? Did you guys enjoy the melee weapons in this game or nah? Like, what are your thoughts on them? Like, again, they didn't come close to like how the Kali sticks and that kind of stuff were in Modern Warfare 2019 / like the Warzone stuff. But apparently those things had just had like an unholy amount of range. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up pretty shortly, the vid. I don't really have much more to say. Like, if you guys want me to make a video on the what are they called again? The Hammer and Sickle when it comes out tomorrow. Oh yeah, and tomorrow's when PC players and Xbox players can play Onslaught, which is interesting. Like, they're getting like a lot better of a deal than PlayStation did, kind of, because like they're getting like the super polished version of Onslaught. When that game first came out, when the game mode first came out, I was not a fan of it, honestly. Just the fact that you couldn't get past level 1 armor, and you couldn't pack. I did not like that at all. I felt that it was like very like, you were very underpowered. Like you couldn't go very long. Or I couldn't go very long at the very least. Just, it's interesting to see that. And I always hear people complain about like the exclusivity and stuff, and like, realistically, like, unfortunately, it's most likely gonna stay for a long time. That's just how it is. Businesses are looking to make money off of it, and the exclusivity deal gives Activision a lot of money, and it basically lures more players to buy like the PS5 or the Xbox. Or has PC ever had the exclusivity? No, I think that the older COD games were not really meant for PC. I think just like the last like little while they started getting like better for PC, especially with like the crossplay and stuff. That's one thing. Like, I'm pretty sure that's coming. Yeah, it's coming back. And I really like crossplay. I like that idea. Just that like you don't have like, 'cause again, one of my buds, right? He plays on Xbox. So him and I weren't really able to play like BO4, those kind of games together. But now we are type thing with Cold War, which I very much liked. Again, it does come down to personal preference too. I've been saying that a lot, but it always does with these kind of games. Alright, game, give me that. And again, it's interesting to see how they do everything in this game. And I'm very, very excited to see what they do with Vanguard when it comes out, especially down like in the DLC seasons, what they're gonna add, because I know the game comes out on the 5th. And the first season comes out in December or something. I think December 1st or 5th. I don't remember the exact date for season 1's launch for Vanguard. It was already announced, I'm pretty sure. But it's interesting to see like what kind of weaponry and stuff they're gonna add. Apparently the camo grind seems like it's gonna be a lot longer than Cold War's was. Which I'm interested, but also a little annoyed at the same time, because Cold War, I felt like it took me forever to level up on guns. That was a big pet peeve. I'm also intrigued to see what they do with these, like, operator, almost like the hero gear challenges that you could have done in BO3. Apparently that's going to be coming back too, and honestly, if you know me well enough yet, I will, when there's something that I enjoy, right, for a game I enjoy, I'm gonna grind it out. I'm gonna grind out that hero gear looking stuff. More so for the XP. Oh, this is my favorite part about the map, how it'll change to like partially snowy and stuff. Oh, I love that. I just love that small little thing. I really hope they have like a snowy scene, like more snowy scenes map. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Red Star is your main hub map, so you're gonna be on that one for a good bit. I'm really I don't know how I feel. Like, they're getting rid of the rarity system from Cold War. I kind of like that, but there's gonna be a version that's gonna be like, your gun's gonna be like the white rarity, so it's gonna be unpacked. Then there's 3 colors depending on like your level of pack punch rarity, like what tier you are for pack. But I kind of like that, but it also kind of takes away from grinding. I am not sure how much I like that. I found out that Pack-a-Punch's base price of just a pack is going up. It's gonna be more expensive to pack and stuff. I'm not sure if I like that, honestly. I'm really not. Because pack's been like the same price since like what, World at War when it came out. I think every iteration of it has been the same price. Let me know what you guys think about that. About how they're changing the pack price and everything. How they're changing perks and stuff too. I just have audio glitch again. I've had quite a bit of those in Cold War, I find, actually. I use, I'm still on the PS4. That's what I'm gonna be playing Vanguard on. So, yeah, if you see my content looks a little lower quality, that's probably why. I am taking that death machine. Give it to me. Thank you. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up the vid here. Well, thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I'll catch you in the next one, or I'll catch you when Vanguard drops. Either way, I'll see you soon.